Now let me show you how to do this install on a Highland or Juniper. Very similar, but slightly different steps. But the process is pretty similar to some of the AMD cars that we have shown. All you have to do is first unlatch this weather stripping just up to somewhere here by the door. So that's the first step. Now we're gonna remove this panel. Now you're gonna take the pry tool and prop open this panel right here on the side. Just be gentle with this step. It doesn't require much force. You just go up and then prop this out, depending on how many times you have removed this. Mine, I haven't really removed this yet, so it should be pretty straightforward. And there you go. It just comes out, so that's super simple. Next, we have to remove this plastic fastener and just take your pry tool and prop that open. And if you look at it, this just comes out. So you're gonna keep this in a safe place and then move on to the next step. Next step is really to just remove this bottom trim panel here. And if you look at it super easily, that's how it comes out. In this next step, we're gonna plug in the OBD plug that came with the kit. And I like that Enhance actually send you the both male and female, because the Tesla only has a female one. If you insert the male one and if it didn't come with the other part, then you're stuck with just that one accessory. But because they send a male and female, now you still have this port open to add other accessories in the future. You can simply daisy chain there. And what you do is you go over here and simply insert this. It clicks into its place. Now you have got a connection here for the OBD, and you still have a female port, as I say, for other accessories in the future. Now we have done the OBD side. Now we need to worry about the power side, which is right here. So this plug that you see is the power plug. So what we do is press on this middle tab here, and while holding that down, we pull that plug out. You take the male Tesla plug and simply insert it into the female plug of the Tesla. So here you go, that is done. Then you're going to take the male end of the Tesla and then plug it into the female end of the new plug. And there you have it. The Model 3 Highland and the Juniper, you're gonna have to remove this dash cover, and it is a little bit difficult than the just typical Model 3 or Y, because this is kind of propped in really well with a lot of clips around in both the front and the back. So you wanna use your pry tools, get as many pry tools that you have, and just basically go underneath here and start propping this. Don't yank this out, don't pull this with your hand, just use the pry tool and start propping this. This is very patient work, so you're gonna need to do that at least for the first time, and it might be loose afterwards for other installs in the future. But for the first time, this does feel very stuck, and you just have to kind of loosen it using this pry tool. You just have to pry it open, maybe leave some of these tools here, and then make your way all the way through. So this is likely going to take some time if you have never opened this in the past. So as I said earlier, go with the tool. I propped out just one clip here, and this is a long game. You wanna kind of go around with the tool and keep propping this pins out. If you look at it here, so I have been able to take out a couple more pins. So you only have to lift it up to this first port, which looks like this here, for the Juniper and the Highland, and then you can run the fishing wire. So if you look at the fishing wire, and then just push it through this side, you'll be able to just grab it from here. It's a giant opening there, there's a void, and you're gonna be able to get this fishing wire. Now what we do is we take this cable that we had installed earlier in the bottom, and you take this end and basically put a electrical tape here and then push this out. And from there, we're gonna be able to route it and then paste the light somewhere right here. But that's the hardest part here, is to remove this. I wish there was an opening from here. I tried it without removing this dash, but there was no way. But at least you don't have to remove the dash whole way through. You can just lift it slightly up to here and then pass the cable. So if you look at it here, we were able to route the cable from this side to here. Now we just need to install the LED. Let me show you how to do that next. So this is the LED, and how this works is you see that white part here that faces towards the front. That's the actual light, and you're gonna see the 3M adhesive in the back. We're just going to install it right at the corner here. And what happens when we do that is when we close this out, you're barely gonna see the install portion, but you're gonna see the light just like that one. You're gonna see the light here. But all of this is extra wiring that we're going to install and then route it. I'll show you from the back, but basically we're probably going to put the pin somewhere here so it doesn't come out or become exposed. So all of that cable, we're gonna route it from the back and then insert it into that opening. But basically now your job is to take this and then lay it all the way through, and we're gonna do some measurements and make sure that we're aligning it to the center. Now our job now is to basically place this on both ends, so the end of this here, and then run it on the other side and make sure that it is in the center, right? So there is enough space on this side exactly like on the other side so it doesn't feel off. So the trick here is you want to peel off just a little bit of this and then attach where you think is going to be the end of here, and then you can go to the other side and align it and then see if it is center. Then you can go ahead and press the rest of this. So I think I have aligned it good. I peeled off a little bit and attached this as well on both sides. Now what I'm gonna do is actually connect this plug and give it a try and do the turn signal and everything and see if I can see it perfectly on both sides. Depending on your OCD level, you may or may not have to do this, but just showing you how I am planning on doing mine. So I plugged it in and this is what it looks like. Again, I haven't pasted it all the way through, but you do have to close both doors for this to work. So this is where I put one end of it, and then that's where I put the other end. And now if we were to do the testing here, so if I were to blink this way, as you can see, that blinks there, and blinking the other way, that blinks there. So I think it is pretty centered given both sides here. I'm gonna leave it to that. Now all I have to do is pull out all of this and then paste it in the whole way. So after you have successfully aligned this, and while you are sticking this into the dash here, you want to make sure that instead of all the way in to hide everything, you want to make it out on the edge so that you can actually see the light. If you dig it all the way in to hide everything, it's not going to be very visible from the front. So you're gonna wanna put this onto the edge. You don't have this problem on the older Tesla Model Ys or 3s because you just insert it inside and it reflects really good. But in a Highland or a Juniper, you wanna make sure that this is way out here so that you can see it even from here on the top as well as a straight. So now the only thing left to do is to figure out this wiring here. So this is connected. What we're gonna do is actually pull this out a little bit. So if you look at it, we can just pull it from here and see how far we can pull this so that we don't have to hide as much cable, and we can just kind of put this out like this. Or the alternative route is to give some slack and then go it from the behind here, because there is a little opening that may actually be cleaner, and we just tuck this in here and then go from the back. So maybe we do this. Just make sure that the cables are not gonna get clipped with the dash on the top. So we just have to watch out for that. But once we do this, I think, yeah, there you go. So this is good to go. You see, you can't see it from the front here. And once we clip this in, we can't see it from the back either.